Hello everyone, welcome to the Geekdom, the place where we outcasts come to talk about the things we love, and welcome to day 3 of the Geekdom, 12 days of Christmas. Now we've had 2 minifigures in this series so far. We have had Christmas Batman and Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. If you don't know the sort of story here, every single day for the 12 days of Christmas we are releasing one custom minifigure that we think LEGO should have made. And today, we've got Weathered Frodo from Return of the King. Now, I talked about this in a previous video recently, that I believe that Barad-dûr should have come with a Frodo and Sam from the end of Return of the King, instead of just their classic looks. And that is exactly what I'm showing you here today. We'll go from top to bottom, as we always do. Starting at the top, we've got that classic Hobbit hair that we've seen in every Hobbit-related set since the sets first came out. It's the perfect look. I'm pretty sure it was actually made for the Hobbits. I think that was like a custom mold back in the day. So I think that looks really good. That's in a nice dark brown there. I've done something to this minifigure that I have only done once before, and I did it on my Invincible figures, which if you haven't seen, definitely go check out. I love those videos. I love those figures. They look great. Which is, I've included blood on this minifigure. Now, LEGO, they don't really do that. They do like scars and stuff, but they never show blood. But the blood is more like a highlight on this. I feel like you could take it away, keep all the dirt and grime, and it would still be just as good of a figure. But for my own happiness, I put the blood here. So, as you can see, it is the classic Frodo face, except it's just covered in dirt and grime. He's got a big bloody gash here. There's dripping blood. He's got a few cuts there, a bit Ezra Bridger style. I just wanted to add a bit of texture to this minifigure, because I find that all the other Hobbit figures they've got nothing. They're very clean cut. Whereas at this point, Frodo has gone through literally everything. He's gone through Shelob, he's gone through the orcs, Gollum, everything. I need him to look weathered and battered. This is Frodo when he's about to drop the ring into Mount Doom. This is where we're at here. I'll talk about the cloak in just a moment. I'm going to keep going with the printing, and then we'll talk more about the cloak. So printing on the actual torso is quite detailed, to be fair. It's a very tattered, ripped shirt. Obviously, you can see little gaps there into where his shirt's been torn and stuff like that. He's obviously got those brown suspenders, which, as I said, they've been weathered, that sort of thing. Bits of blood around the neck where the chain is, and the chain is really cool. It's just a very, very tiny dotted chain with a small ring on it. I decided to do that over giving him an actual physical ring. I mean, sure, he could have the physical ring as an accessory if he wanted to, but I've put it around his neck because I thought that would be a really cool design choice, which we've never really seen on a Lord of the Rings minifigure before. So yeah, it's got little bits of blood there, because if you look in the film where the ring has been so heavy on his neck, it's really cutting into him. So I included that there as well. His sleeves are very much the same textures. They're all ripped and shredded to bits. He's been climbing Mount Doom. He's been fighting orcs. He's having a rough time, so his clothes kind of mirror that. I have only ever printed on short legs once before, and it was for my Lloyd Garmadon minifigure in, like 3 years ago, and it did not look good. I didn't really like it. So I've decided to go simple here. I would have done weathering on this, but all the other stuff that I do is like, it could happen. LEGO never print on their mini legs, so I'm not doing that. I didn't want to do that today. So they don't look as damaged as I would like them to, but I am following the LEGO rules to make these figures. That being said, we've got a brand new molded cape. Now, LEGO have really started coming in with all of these hard capes in a minute, the solid capes. They did it for Loki. They did it for Doctor Strange. He had the big collar and stuff like that. So it's a really big thing of it. So I decided to make one for myself, for Frodo. Obviously, he's a small-scale minifigure, so it's a lot shorter. But the real highlight of this is the molded leaf of Lorien. Now, Lord of the Rings fans will know that cloak is given to Frodo by the elves so that he can hide in plain sight and stuff like that. And I absolutely love this. I'm just so pleased with it. I think it looks really, really nice. I think the leaf of Lorien just looks great, and it's a really nice thing to have on this figure. Obviously, it can be taken on and off. You could replace it with a cloth cape if you wanted to. That's absolutely fine by me. I don't really mind, but I think it looks a lot better with the molded cape. Well, anyway, everyone, thank you very much for watching. That has been day 3 of the Geekdom 12 Days of Christmas. There are plenty more awesome figures to come. Please comment down below which ones you would like to see, that you might get some of your wishes granted. Who knows? Well, anyway, everyone, thank you very much for watching, and Merry Christmas.